Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday. Last time we were talking about ads and how in today's world we're constantly being advertised to. I don't know why that sometimes that one likes to shoot a bullet bill. I don't know why. Kind of sucks, but oh well. Yeah, that's just kind of the reality we're living in, where a lot of the time. Okay. Okay, just keep shooting that bill. We're being advertised to a lot. And it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks, honestly. I mean, there's a lot that can be afforded because of that. Like, for example, YouTube wouldn't really be around if not for advertising, or it might be like a paid subscription model, which, I mean, it kind of is with YouTube Red, or YouTube Premium, I should say. It hasn't been called YouTube Red in a while. YouTube Premium, kind of like that. Kind of turns YouTube into a subscription service. Which, hey, by the way, if you don't like ads and you want to support creators, I mean, I've had YouTube Premium for years now, so it's pretty neat. I won't even mention the alternative because I don't want to encourage anyone to use it. But of course, if you don't have the money, there are alternatives. Yeah. What was the point I was trying to get to? Oh yeah. So ads, right? They're everywhere. And you know, when something's when something's common and you know you don't really understand it that much, despite how common it is, sometimes you want to learn a little bit more about how it works. You know, like advertising in this case. And this isn't the reason that I started watching this streamer, or once again, the highlights of his streams, because I don't often watch streamers live. This isn't why I started watching this streamer's YouTube videos, but I have found them interesting anyway. Actually, I started watching him because he was in videos with Ludwig, who is in himself entertaining. And in a sec, I guess I'll probably go into why I like what in particular that I like about Ludwig and his style of streaming. But currently we're talking about AtrioC, who I think is very cool. He's a marketer. He's got a day job at NVIDIA, the tech company, you know, makes graphics cards and stuff. They make the 3090 that everyone is salivating over constantly. And yeah, I mean, he does the series he calls Marketing Monday. Okay, how did that kill me and not it die? Okay, fine. Marketing Monday, because, you know, he is a marketer by trade. And he talks about marketing. And I've learned a decent amount. A lot of what he says I already knew, but just from various sources on the internet. I shouldn't have gone there. Whoop. Okay. Okay, we're good. Cool. Shouldn't have jumped that high. It's fine. Yeah, AtrioC's fun. He's also a world records Hitman speedrunner. It's pretty neat. Like, I have never had that much interest in the Hitman games, but, you know, being a world record in anything is pretty cool. Props to Jaden Animations for being the first world record holder in that one Cooking Mama game. You know, that's pretty good. I mean, she kind of started the category, so it's a little bit cheating. But anyway, what am I? Oh yeah, AtrioC. Yeah, he's cool. I enjoy his videos. Do recommend if you wanna go watch his stuff after this episode, or now, really. I mean, you've already made it 5 minutes into the episode. That's probably enough, right? So I'm not gonna say anything interesting after this point, right? So might as well go now. So let's talk about Ludwig. Because I did say that I might talk about what I like about Ludwig. I think Ludwig is a pretty unique streamer. And specifically because this has been said by him, I think, and probably also about him. I like the fact that he streams with the intent of making a YouTube video. A lot of streamers will stream just to stream, and then, you know, their editors will just make a YouTube video out of whatever they did. But Ludwig, he will stream and he'll stream with a concept in mind, right? His streams are more like events than they are just, but I wasn't paying attention. Whoop. They're more like events than they are just a person hitting the start stream button when they're about to play games, right? Because he has most of his streams, it seems, he has like a concept for, where he's like, okay, this stream I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna be not only interesting to watch on stream, but also interesting to watch on YouTube, which is cool. I think that's cool. And honestly, if I had an editor, I might do the same. Of course, there's a lot more effort that goes into it aside from just... There's a lot more effort, I feel, that goes into that sort of stream than the just, I'm going to turn on stream and play video games or watch YouTube videos. Just because, you know, there's setup and you have to come up with the idea and stuff. Or maybe I'm giving him too much credit. I don't know. But I do think it's neat. And it is something that I would potentially like to try in the future. Thing is, I would have to get myself an editor first, because I don't know, because I do edit, right? I edit these videos, and obviously I've edited other stuff. I was talking the other episode about my Yumi Pike video that I did. That was significantly higher effort editing than this. Also, I made Digibridge Tamers. That's another thing that took a lot of editing gusto, if not skill. That's the other thing, is I don't consider myself a great editor. I just have a lot of experience, that's all. So yeah, I have editing experience, and theoretically I could do it myself, but like, I don't want to. Like, scrubbing through my streams to find the highlights is not really how I want to spend my time. When it comes to streaming, I kind of just want to like stream and then forget that it happened. So ultimately, if you're gonna get stream highlights, you're probably gonna get it from another editor. Like, if I can find the time to either just find or hire another editor, because I would want to pay the editor for their work. Unless they genuinely were interested in doing it just for fun. That's why I've thought about it. Jacob, who you have maybe seen on this channel before. He's so far the only guest we've had on this channel officially. He and I have talked about doing YouTube and stuff, and he's expressed an interest. But I mean, he doesn't have quite as much experience with making videos as I do. He took the same media communications class I did in high school, but he didn't take it quite as often. So he doesn't have quite as much experience making videos as I do. But one thought I had is like, okay, well, I mean, if you ever wanted to get better at editing, one thing we could do is I could have him edit highlights for either this channel or my stream. And he could learn to do it that way. And in that case, like, I wouldn't really be paying him until I got paid. And in fact, I probably won't be hiring an editor until I start getting paid and can actually afford it. I don't think I would use the money I make from my day job to pay an editor. Though I could. Honestly, it'd probably be worth my investment, because I think Generally, I think highlight type videos, be they stream highlights or just highlights of a playthrough that wasn't done live. When it comes to gaming content, I'm talking specifically about gaming content. I think highlights do tend to do better than stuff like this, where it's mostly unedited. Like the editing I do for this channel is mostly just making sure everything is audible and visible. But I don't cut a lot. I only really cut. And cutting is the exception, not the rule. Whereas I feel videos that are the opposite, where there's you're only getting the best and it's edited in such a way as to complement that. I think those are probably more popular, but they're also harder to make. So that's the trade-off. And that's why I don't do it myself, is because it'd be a lot of time for me to do. But I do think that potentially, if I did put money into hiring an editor to do that, that I would actually potentially make it back, because those videos are more, how you say, they're more, they might just even be more profitable. Is what I'm trying to get at, basically. Oh, dead, aren't I? Yep. Yeah, they might just be more profitable, is what I'm trying to say. And I don't know. I honestly don't think I'm quite making enough at this moment to really commit to that sort of thing. But I've definitely thought about it. By the way, if I were doing highlights, you probably wouldn't find them on this channel, because I like to separate things out. Basically have one channel per type of video, sort of thing. Like, if I had been thinking of this idea prior, I probably would have put the Yumi Pike video on a different channel, because that is more of a highlights style video. So, yeah, there might be another channel coming. Is what I'm trying to say, in the future. And that is actually, genuinely, that is something I want to do, but it's not really something I'm capable of right now. Not as much, anyway. Currently, I'm more or less okay with the projects that I'm currently working on. I'm not terribly upset. Okay, then we want to go right. Nope, not yet. Now? Now. Okay. Go back to the left. Let me hang out in the middle for a while. And we want to go, I think left is next. Yep. Okay. Oh, damn it. Slid too far. Unfortunate. Pretty sure that's as far as I've gotten. Yeah, someday there will probably be a highlights channel. And I'll probably have highlights from both stream and this channel on it, because that just seems the most efficient way to do it. And you'll probably be able to tell which is from which, because generally going forward, I think I'll probably have chat on screen whenever I'm streaming. You know, a lot of streamers don't do that, and I kind of don't like that as much, because I watch so many stream highlights on YouTube. I wanna when the chat's not included, I feel like, you know, kind of half the stream is missing, you know, because you like to see how other people respond to stuff. How the chat responds and how they're bouncing off of chat. That sort of thing. So yeah, I will probably keep chat on screen for the foreseeable future when it comes to my streams. And that's, yeah, in the highlights channel, that's how you would be able to tell whether it's an EHG highlight, and maybe it would even be in the title, whether it's an EHG highlight or a stream highlight. But regardless of whether I'd be doing more stream highlights or EHG highlights, it would have to happen at least next time. Because, as for this episode, that's a wrap. All right, time to see if there's any background noise.